From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Tisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Friday, August the 5th, 2022. Well, after days of direct threats against the residents of southern Israel by the Palestinian Islamic Jihad, the IDF today hit targets of the terror group in Gaza in what is being called Operation Breaking Dawn. Israeli Prime Minister Yair Lapid said this is an operation aimed at removing a concrete threat to the citizens of the State of Israel and surrounding Gaza and harming terrorists and their couriers. The Israeli government, he said, will not allow the terrorist organizations to set the agenda in the Gaza Strip and threaten the citizens of the State of Israel. The Times of Israel said that a senior Islamic Jihad commander responsible for several terror attacks against Israel was killed in the strikes today, citing the IDF saying that he was advancing plans for anti-tank guided missile attacks against Israeli citizens and IDF soldiers in recent days. The IDF also saying that the strikes today hit a group of 10 Islamic Jihad terror operatives who were en route to committing an attack on the border. The Times of Israel later cited a senior military official saying that the terror group was preparing a major attack against Israeli civilians, prompting the launch of the IDF operation. As we reported to you in a counter-terrorism operation Sunday night in Jenin, Israel arrested the head of Palestinian Islamic Jihad in the West Bank, which was followed by threats from the terror group against Israeli civilians over the last 4 days, causing the residents of Israel's Gaza border communities in the south to essentially be under lockdown. Lapid has been holding security assessments for the past few days and earlier today said that the security and quality of life of the residents of the area adjacent to the Gaza Strip are our top priority. We are working to return the residents of southern Israel to their daily routine as quickly as possible. Residents of the area have now been told to stay close to shelters and their safe rooms in the event of retaliation from Gaza terror groups, along with other security measures, including deployment of the Iron Dome. And later tonight, red alert sirens sounded across southern Israel. Sirens also reported sounding in parts of central Israel, with dozens of rockets launched from Gaza at Israel's south. And as of the time of the taping of this newscast today, most were intercepted by the Iron Dome, others landed in open areas, and some fell short and landed within Gaza. U.S. Ambassador to Israel Tom Nides tweeted that the United States firmly believes that Israel has a right to protect itself. We are engaging, he wrote, with different parties and urge all sides for calm. Responds today to the letter of apology issued by the United Nations Human Rights Council's Commission of Inquiry member Milon Kuthari yesterday. As we reported to you, Kuthari said he was sorry for using the term the Jewish lobby and saying it was completely wrong of him to describe the social media as being controlled largely by it, and for questioning Israel's status at the UN. Well, Israel's Deputy Director General for Public Diplomacy at the Foreign Ministry, Emmanuel Nachshon, called Kothari's remarks a so-called apology, a pitiful and unconvincing maneuver which does not cover up for a long record of anti-Israeli and anti-Semitic statements by him and the other commission members, saying they should immediately resign. CEO of the Anti-Defamation League, Jonathan Greenblatt, said it was too little too late, that it underscores the inherent bias of the commission, also calling for its dismantling. The American Jewish Committee tweeted, "Non-apology not accepted." Kothari's overly anti-Semitic comment about the quote-unquote Jewish lobby disqualifies him from holding public office. Nothing short of his resignation is acceptable. The Conference of Presidents of major American Jewish organizations tweeted Kothari's non-apology for spewing anti-Semitic conspiracies came after UNHRC Commission of Inquiry Chair Pillay doubled down, claiming a deliberate misquotation. It is clear he was not, plus even more clear the commission is rotten from the head down. We again call for this biased commission of inquiry to be disbanded. 18-year-old Israeli sprinter Blessing Akawasi Afrifa won gold in the 200-meter dash at the Under-20 of the World Athletics Championships, the U20, taking place in Santiago de Cali, Colombia, yesterday, the second gold medal ever for Israel at the competition. Afrifa, born in Tel Aviv to Ghanaian parents, set a new championship record, finishing the race in 19.96 seconds, beating the expected winner, Leslie Tebogo of Botswana, by 0.06 of a second. Delivering World Athletics tweeted the best 200-meter clash in U20 history. The Times of Israel cited Afrifa telling the Khan public broadcaster he didn't expect this outcome. "This was my dream," he said, "and I'm very happy it came true." Tisha B'Av begins tomorrow, the fast day commemorating the destruction of the first and second temples. And we will bring you services from the Hampton Synagogue beginning tomorrow night at 10 p.m. Eastern, with an encore at 1 a.m., and then Sunday morning at 11 a.m. with a replay at 1 p.m. Again, all Eastern times. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS. For Friday, August the 5th, live Shabbat services are coming up at 6 o'clock from New York City's Central Synagogue, followed by Shabbat services from the Hampton Synagogue. Then it's a concert from the Andalus Ensemble, and at 9, the film The Forgotten Refugees. At 10, Kosher Movies, and 10:30, a replay from the Hampton Synagogue, followed by a replay from Central. And coming up next, a look at this week's Torah Portion. And that's the JBS News Update for Friday, August the 5th, 2022. I'm Teisha Bader. Stay healthy, stay well, and Shabbat Shalom.